And live in all the appropriate places. First, we're going to be looking at our good friend's restream. Make sure that we're live there. We're live on restream. Let's go to our good friend YouTube. We are. Let's go edit YouTube to make sure that it's all nice and set up. Lego Treehouse Build Bags 17, 18, 19. Let's put that onto. We're just doing all this stuff because what I found is that if you don't do all this, it's never going to do it for you. And lastly, we want to go down here and we want to make sure that we are in the right entertainment. So we can click save. And it looks like we are now live on our good friend Twitch. Let's make sure Aloha the bot is in the house. Stream manager. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Twitch. Change bot name. Let's go. Aloha. And Aloha the bot is in the house. Welcome. Aloha. You can call me Craw. Tonight is a very special stream for a couple of reasons. We are going to be wrapping up this beautiful build right here, which I just demolished a little bit. Aloha, Smashly, how the heck are you, my wonderful, beautiful friend? How are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Smashly, you're really missing out on one of the sweetest, most wonderful human beings you're ever going to find from the continent down under. Feel free to check her out, see if she's the type of person you want to hang out with, and drop her a follow. How are you doing today, my good friend? I'm currently going to be finishing up this wonderful build here. This tree house. This beautiful, beautiful thing. We've got the entire base built, and this time what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building the leaves up above. We have only 3 bags of pieces left to go. We got a ton of bags of leaves, but we're going to be doing that tonight. It's going to be a good old time. I'm excited about it. Oh, you're doing work? Hey, work is an important thing. I'm about to go on vacation myself, so I'm about to not have that same problem. I don't know what to do with these pieces right here, so we're going to take them and just gonna put them over here. So hopefully you're enjoying work and you're going to be able to enjoy the stream. And if you got to take off because you got to lurk, you got responsibilities, I understand. I get it. Trust me, I really do. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, we've gone a lot of building behind this. I'm so excited to be putting this one to bed. So let's open up the last bag, or bag 17. It's a gorgeous set. The full thing is going to look like this when it's done. It also has fall leaves if you want to do some fall foliage. I'm going to take it the next step, and I'm going to do winter leaves and spring leaves. I don't have them yet, but that's something that I want to work on to try to make this a little more my own speed. And since it is summer, we need to get out some summer leaves. So here are the fall leaves. We're just going to throw all the fall leaves up here. We'll need them at some point. I just don't know when that point is. Because it looks like we're doing it. Like, I thought I'd build all the branches and then add in some leaves, but it looks like I'm going to be doing this right from the get-go, adding leaves in. Stick all the leaves. Put them down here. So we can know. I want to make sure I got a good little lineup here of where things go. There we go. Actually, let's go to... There we go. Yeah. How have you been doing, Smash? We're going to actually have our next Among Us game is coming up. I'll send you a message on Instagram. Make sure you get the information so that if you can attend, you can. For those who do not know, Smash is one of the premier Among Us players in the world. If there was an Among Us tournament, I would like her odds. And you know, when you play with someone as good and as high quality as she is, it naturally makes yourself better. All right. Oh, 4 a.m. Mobilation. Yeah, that is very early. Yeah, unfortunately, the standard Friday night for us, Saturday morning for you, is not going to work in the upcoming game because I have a commitment that night. So we're going to try to move it to a different time slot, see if we can't get some of our wonderful, good UK friends involved who normally have to miss out. All right, let's do some of these 3 pieces now. So it's funny, I went to a music day party today. A French family that we know. Evidently, France has a holiday called Music Day. Who knew? So we went to that today, and it was so cute because they invited so many people that we knew, so it was good to kind of hang out and talk to a bunch of the parents who I really don't get to spend as much time with talking as I would normally like to. But one of the things I really enjoyed is that my son, he's got himself a little girlfriend. And they were just super cute together to watch them kind of doing the thing they were doing. And one parent actually came up to me at one point, and because I was standing next to the dad of the girl, and they're like, Do you know what your 2 kids are doing? Holy Toledo. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Fluffy Peanuts into the house. How are you doing, Fluffy? What's the question? He gets a what? He's got a what? Oh yeah, my son. He's got himself a little girlfriend. He's 9. He's loving life. Loving life. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Fluffy Peanuts, I've gotten the honor of getting to know them through the Clock app, the TikTok. They're a wonderful creator, does a bunch of fishing stuff, plays some first-person shooters. Check him out on, I believe you're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, but I believe you prefer YouTube over Twitch. But go check him out, see if he's the kind of person that you want to hang out with and see more of, and drop him a follow if it works. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's good times. Good times for him. Oh, and Fluffy Peanuts, I want to introduce you to my bot, Aloha the bot. Aloha the bot is sentient, responds to the things that you say. So there are no hashtags, no exclamation marks. It's literally just you say something and Aloha bot may speak back to you. The bot's got rules, man. Some people like the bot, some people hate the bot. I think the bot is entertainment for everyone. It's unique. It's a something that you come to expect when you come into my stream. It provides extra value. So yeah, Fluffy, this is one of my Lego building streams. We are currently building a Lego treehouse. It is set number 21318. It's a beautiful, gorgeous treehouse. My only complaints with this as a set are that it is not a play set, so to speak. So when you think about Lego sets, they're either a set that you would play with or they're a set that you would display on your walls. And unfortunately, this is a set that you would want to put on a shelf and display, not a set that you would want to put on a table and interact with, especially if you have young children. Which is a shame, because I think when you look at this set, it has that play vibe to it, right? Like, you would expect this would be one that your kids would want to play with. Not that they have to look at from afar and hope that someday Dad will let them play with it. And unfortunately, it's just too fragile of a set in terms of the connections that it's making for you really to let your kids get their hands on. And yeah, I hear you on it, by the way. Lego is a very expensive hobby at times. So I tend to stick to Lego deal websites, or I tend to go to Facebook hauls. The problem is with the coronavirus and all that stuff, so many people got into Lego as a hobby because it is such a great hobby to have when you're confined to your house that, yeah, the secondary market just got almost as expensive as the original market. There we go. We have successfully nulled our entire first bag. So let's start building, shall we? Yeah, the Star Destroyer. And to me, I think the Star Destroyer is a beautiful looking set. I want to be very clear about that. The Star Destroyer is a beautiful looking set. It's a display set. And when I think about $700 for a set, it's a set that it has to be both. Like, I'll spend $200-$300 on like a display set because it's pretty. It's gonna sit on my shelf and it's an interesting build. But if I'm gonna spend $700, man, I want to get a lot of use out of it. Like the Millennium Falcon. But that's just me. All right. As you can see, we're going to be building this wonderful treehouse here. This is what the instructions look like. It looks like in this bag, we're going to be building 3 arms off of our main structure here. And then we're going to add some leaves. And you can see we got wonderful leaves all over the place. So let's get started building. As you can see, when we're in the summer, we'll be going with these leaves. When we move to the fall, we'll go to these. I'm actually going to be doing some customization for winter and spring. Go with some white leaves for winter and some pinkish flowering leaves for the spring. All right, and here as you can see, this is what it would look to swap this color for this color, this. All right, so first things first, let's start building, shall we? I think my lights are too dark. Let me look how it looks on camera for you guys. Nah, I think it's fine. All right, we're gonna start with a 4x1, and then we're gonna take a ball joint connector. Yeah, I have my lights at about 50% right now because it's been a long day and I don't want to blast myself. I realize I got to get out some of my foliage. And then we're going to start with one of the light greens. Now, the thing that I would say for anyone who has purchased a set like this is while you can follow the instructions explicitly and build it exactly the way that Lego wants, you do have the freedom to design it however you want. It's good to kind of follow the Lego orientation for the branches and then go off from that. Yes, Lego Master Builders. I always enjoy that show. I think the thing that I don't enjoy about it is I like the build. I don't like the drama. I like the building aspect. Like if it was like a master builder and they're like, today we're going to build, like if there was a master builder Bob Ross, I'd be all over it. And I do follow a lot of people like that on like YouTube and stuff because I do think it's fascinating. All right, so we built this wonderful thing and now we have to attach it to our treehouse. But we have to figure out where in the treehouse this goes. Okay. All right, so we're going to use this orientation here. As you can see, here's where we have our hand crank over here, and you can see in the picture it is right here. So we're going to use this as the basis. And there is a ball joint right there. And we're going to pop that in just like that. Our first sleeves are in. Huzzah! We're going to slide that over here. We're going to build ourselves a second little branch. A happy little branch. Aloha, Iggy. Welcome on into chat. It's a pleasure to have you, my friend. I am a master builder, Bob Ross. One, I am not a master builder, but mahalo for the positive vibes and thoughts, my friend. I greatly appreciate that. That would be a good vibe, actually. Like, if someone isn't trying to go for that on Twitch, they really should think about that. Like, that'd be an incredible handle. Like, if I ever decided to just do LEGO content full-time, which would be incredible. That would be awesome. There would be nothing happier in my life. I need a lot of hair on top of my head. But I think that would be like a cool vibe to go for. I wonder if there is a LEGO Bob Ross. Let us Google that. Shall we? Let's Google that. LEGO Bob Ross. I bet you it's just gonna be like statues or stuff. Etsy. Yeah, so no one is going by LEGO Bob Ross. I mean, I think you would run into problems from a legal perspective to call yourself LEGO Bob Ross. Like, one, the LEGO group would come after you. Two, the Bob Ross estate would come after you. So I think you have that problem. But I think that would be an interesting way to do it. If I ever went full-time LEGO content creator, I would 100% go for that. Alright, so here again, we're going to use our wonderful telescope here. And this is going to click in on here like this. There we go. I think the music totally is Bob Ross. If you don't know the music, one, you're really missing out on one of the greatest video games that's been released in recent memory. It's an incredible soundtrack. It's called I Am Fish. In the game, you play a fish who you want to, like, rescue. So you, like, swim around and rescue him. It's just such a joyous little game to play. I highly recommend anyone who wants to play a good physics-based puzzle game that should check it out. When we have time to kill, we play it. So if we finish building early tonight and I feel like, hey, I want to keep streaming, that might be something we work on. We'll see. Okay? It's a good little layout there. And now we're going to take 2 of these connector pieces. And they're going to continue on here. And the reason why they want to do this is they want to get some snot going on. Snot, of course, stands for studs not on top. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Alright, and you can see the reason why you do this is so that you can start building your Lego not just exclusively up, but you can start building it out. So you can build this way, you can this way, this way. It's kind of the thing that when I talk to people about what is the first thing you want to learn how to do from creative Lego building is snot. Okay? We got some more. Alright, so we're going to need to get one more light, one more dark. This, a dark 2x. Here you are. And that looks like a 3x1. It is a niche gold mine. That would be awesome approach. Alright, so. Oh, geez. We're going to start by putting the 2x1 on. Then the 2x1 slope. bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Then the 3x1 to cover over the gap. And we take the light leaves and the dark leaves. And then we need a 2x2 slope. And the 2x2 slope is just going to go on there to hold the leaves right in place. Make it a little more secure. A happy little security blanket, as you might add. We're going to continue out some more. We need another one of each one of these. And we're going to use these connectors to hold things into place. So again, I always recommend to people, well, the first time you build someone, particularly when it's a set, follow the instructions. Not because you want to, be a slave to what capitalism tells you or anything like that, right? Like, that was kind of the point of the Lego movie, is that you want to be able to build and do things your own way. Find the joy in building. Come on. There we go. There we go. But really what it's about is about learning what Lego Group wants you to do and learn the techniques that they're trying to teach you. Alright, so then this is going to come off of the right bridge. There we go. And once you understand conceptually what they're building, you can start to build your own interpretations of it. Alright, and again, we're going to continue off. And we're going to put a dark green this way. And a light green this way. And again, the reason why these particular leafy branch things are so important is it's going to help keep your leaves together. I'm going to have so many welts on my fingers. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm going to have so many welts on my fingers by the end of this one. Not even fair, Lego Group. Not even fair. And we got another one. Alright, so we can continue off of here. They want us to go off of this one. There we go. Alright, this was just one, and then it doesn't want me to do anything with it. We've built this wonderful leaf fan. And do nothing with it. Got it. We're going to put it right over there, though. Because we're going to build another one. So we need that. And as I always say, it's okay to do your own thing with Lego. That's the nice thing about it. But again, the first time you build it, just try to see what they're teaching you. Trying to see what their thought process is. Okay. Ooh. This is kind of the jam. This is an interesting little build they're having us do. It looks like this is going to be a connector piece to connect onto a branch to bring it into another branch. I like it. And then that, like I just predicted, is going to connect in like that, which will allow you to bend it at angles. I don't know what angles they're going to request, so we'll just leave it straight like that. Oh, now that's going to collect in. So this is going to connect in. Right over here, because again, we're going to go off of the one with the swing. It looks like we're going to bend it at least twice. Because it has to go up. Maybe that's a one bend. There. I really like this beat. We're gonna build another arm, it looks like. Alright, we're gonna go with you, and you. Again, all we're doing right now is we're building up the little branches that are going to go out from our tree trunk. It's a good way to get some repetition in. What I like about this particular right here is the reason they put this on top of this is to get this a little more secure. Hold it in place a little bit more. I mean, they could have done some things by putting like another stud in here so that it's a little more firm. I'm sure there's a reason why they didn't do that. But again, that's one of the things I really like about Lego, is you learn the techniques that they're trying to work with. The more you do it. There we go. Okay. We're gonna need one of each. 3 and a 2x1. I mean, this could be easy. You could just repeat what you did the first time, but they're changing up just enough so that it feels like it's not the same build over and over again. And again, this is to give you inspiration to try new things. Try different approaches. Oh, I'm going to need to turn my fan. It's getting hot in here. So I apologize about the lowered audio quality. Let's just get that out there in the open right now. Okay, off of the dark green, we want to go with a light green. And we're going to slide our connector piece between the two. There we go. And then this is going to come off of the dark green, is going to come off of light green. Again, it's good to have the contrast in colors. It gives it depth and it gives it layering. Overall makes it slightly more aesthetically pleasing. Oh, we need another bag of leaves. There we go. Okay. So you're gonna need 2 of the light and 2 more twigs to connect them. And they're gonna continue off of this straight up. like so. Get out my... to save my fingers. Oh yeah, much easier there. All right. Ooh. One thing I've noticed that's interesting is every level goes down. It's never going up. I just think that's interesting. I mean, it makes sense from a gravity standpoint. All right. Put you over here. And we're going to start with... one. U2. U4. You. The two of you. Just the two of you. Are the pieces that I need. Just the two of you. Okay. So again, this is it's similar to the last time that we built in an extension. I'm going to lay those pieces on top. Take this overlapping piece here, like this. And then we're going to take these two 2x1s to fill in the gap. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put these 3x1s on the edges. There we go. And again, good differentiating, really trying to change it up a little bit. To make it a slightly interesting build, give you some inspiration on what you may want to be doing. Okay. And then that's going to click in here. Like this. And before you know it, you have a nice little tree branch. Which is then going to go out over our fishing rod arm. And that's going to go right here on this second level. And we're going to tilt it up one. And then I'm going to tilt it down like that. And we can slide this back over here. I like that. And we're going to build ourselves another arm here. So we're going to take our last 8x2. Our last two of these. So the last part of the bag. A 2x4. A light green. And a 2x1. And of course, again, every single time, we're kind of doing the same thing. The initial beginning of the level. Just putting it together, making sure that it's nice and lined up properly. Two more of you. That came together nicely. Our last two of this. And one's going to go on top. And one's going to have a 1 offset. And then the offset is going to have a nice little stud in there. I like this. I think it's coming together very nicely right now. And then we're going to take a 2x4 and another single brown stud. Stud's going to connect on, just filling the little gap a little bit, as studs like to do. The reason why you might want to do a little stud in the gap there is just so you can give a little different texture. If you were to go with another, you know, 1x1 little tile, or 1x1 little plate, it would fill it in and it wouldn't have that nice little oomph to it. So if you have a hole in your life that you'd like to fill, sometimes consider using a stud. We're going to need a dark green and a light green. Again, the light green is going to go up north, and the dark green is going to go south, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to change it up, make it a little more exciting, you're more than welcome to do so. Again, because this is the first time I'm building it, I'm trying to go with the flow of what LEGO had in mind. I think when I change the season, I may change it up a little bit. Come up with a different way of doing things. There we go, and we have our pieces. Remember, in this instance, they always want you to go down a level. And now we're going to get out our flat piece. The reason why we use these flat pieces is it helps you kind of push it in, save your fingers a little bit. Over a long LEGO build, that's nothing more important than making sure that your fingers are in good working condition. Alright, we're going to take 2 more light greens, 2 more branch connectors. And we're going to put these off of this edge one. Again, using a nice hard edge really will save you a lot of work in the long run. And we can tilt this however we want. That's the nice thing about this. We want to lean one way or the other, we can do it. Same thing with these, we can turn them as need be. I think once you actually put it together, then it's going to make a lot more sense to kind of fluff it up a little bit, see exactly where you want things connected. Lastly, we're going to connect it on, like we did last time, with one last dark green piece. And now we're going to build ourselves another connector, which should be all the remaining pieces, but just to be safe, we're not going to slide them all over just yet. We can take these 2 side pieces and put them on as well. Then these 2x1s to fill in the gap. And then the 3x1 is going to connect on just nicely like that. 4x1 on the other side. A 3x1 on the top. A 2x1. And then that is going to connect in to here just like that. And then that is going to go bring this back over here to the middle. And it's going to connect on top of this one, which we put on earlier. There we go. There we go. Nice. And that should do it for bag number 17. And now we're going to move on to bag 18. We're going to build some more branches. As you can see, we're just continuing to build upwards, trying to fill in some gaps. There we go, bag number 18. All squared away. Now we can knoll our pieces. Make sure we're not putting our pieces off the edge of the screen. I'll put this over here because these are the green pieces. I want to keep the green pieces together. Bum 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 bum. That looks pretty nice in my mind. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do. Alright, let's put these in here. And now that I've built a series of the branches, I have an idea of what these pieces are used for. There we go. Alright, and now we're going to do some 3x2s. Alright. Always good to try to use as many of the pieces getting them as many out as you can so that you have all your pieces lined up in your nice little knolled world. Just like that. There's another 4x1. And then we're going to do some more 4x1s, but the darker shade. And these 3x1s will be next. That was a short little song. Bum 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 bum. Now that again I know these come in groups of 4, makes knolling a little easier. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Likewise, we're going to put these other ones, which are going to be comes in the group of 4 as well. Well, really, it's groups of 2. There we go. That came together nicely. Looks like we're going to be building 3 arms in this one. That leaves me my 4. Here's our 4th one. Oh, we, oh, whoa, oh, we, oh, sorry. I was trying to anticipate where the music was going to go. Whoa, oh, there we go. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Oh, that can fit in there nicely. That little hole there. Yeah, this has been a good build. I like the build. I think it is a gorgeous piece. It's going to look great. I'm going to enjoy changing the colors every season. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But again, I just wish it was a little sturdier so that when my kids are like, Daddy, can we play with that set? I could feel more confident when I hand it to them that I'm going to get it back in something that resembles One Piece. Because I have zero faith that they can play with this and it will be One Piece when they're done playing with it. Alright, we're going to start with this. Heck, I have a little faith that I can play with this and keep it in one piece. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, and then we're going to start with a dark brown this time. That's changing it up a little bit. I kind of debate if I should take off that little thing that I keep knocking. Oh, we need these two. Nice. There we go. That's nicely put on there. Okay. And they're gonna go on just like that. And that's gonna pop on nicely there. We're gonna take our one brown stud, and our one brown stud is gonna go into that spot there. We're going to take our 2x2 slope and use that to help hold our leaf branches on like that. Oh, we're going to get ourselves a dark and a light and our 2 leaf pins. This time what we're going to do is we're going to take the light off of the light and the dark off of the light. There we go. Nice. That's in there quite nice now. And we're gonna, nope, not just yet. Just not yet. Actually, we do. There we go. Let's get ourselves another bag. I'm going to bring all the bags up here. I didn't realize how quickly I'd be going through bags. There we go. I'll take you, and you can get ready. And then we can take the last one. We can plug it in just like that. And now we have to build one of the little connector pieces next. 2x1. U4. 1 dot. 2 of you. 1. 2. 1. There we go. Perfect. 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 Overall, I think this is an efficient little way to extend the arms out. Give you some mobility, some ability to change things around. Oh. Alright, where is my brick separator? I thought I put my brick separator over there. Believe it or not, I don't know where my brick separators are. I have like 1,000 of them. My problem is I have too many brick separators for my own good. My kids often steal the brick separators from me. There it goes. I can get that one with my fingernails. I didn't want to have to do that. I guess I need to do a better job of being like, hey, I'm going to stream Lego building tonight. Let's make sure we get a brick separator out. Alright, and then this is going to go there. The 1x1, different color. Oh, okay. Nice. And then that is going to plug just into the back. And now that is going to go... Alright, let's find where that's going to go. We get our two little kids off of the roof. We'll have them down here playing near the fire. Alright, that one's going to come in here. And there we go. It's coming together nicely. We got another branch to make. There we go. And then that's going to go on nicely. That's interesting. My mouse was sticking very much to that I did not anticipate it would stick. Okay, then we're going to take these two. And they're going to rest right on here again to give it some little snot action. And then a 3x2, a 1x4, and a 1x3. 2x3 is going to fill in the gap there. The 1x4 there. The stud. And then the 1x3. And we're going to take a 3x1. There we go, that's nice. Going to go down with the black, dark, and up with the light. Use and use. Again, I think this is doing such a good job of really giving you a variety of pieces and buildings. So each branch has its own little personality. And I think that's one of the things that LEGO's done very well with this set. Alright. And then it's going to go into this one. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. If you notice, it kind of goes down. It's a little river effect this time. Again, 2 light ones. 2 more connections. And the reason why these connections are so important is, again, this is actually going to make it very stable. Like right now, again, going back to the conversation of, is this a display piece or is this a play piece? These leaves are a lot sturdier than the railings are. The railings are my biggest concern about it from a not being a complete waste of my time to try to display a perspective. Okay, we got those taken care of. I need 2 of the darks, 2 of the lighters, you 2, a stud, a 3, a 4, and a 4. Nope, I only need 1 4. My bad. I mean, there is an element of repetition in here in the regards that it starts off the same and you're just adding some different stuff on the outside to make it different. And that's okay. You could try to be repetitive with it and try to make it but I'm not going to do that. And then you are going to clip in just like that, and let's see where you clip into the overall structure. Alright, so we're going to need to put the fishing like this, and again, that's why it's so important to kind of follow it. Oh, that's going to go into there. There we go. Well, I like it. I like it. I really like this set. Let's get ourselves a nice little drink for a second. How are y'all doing? Here, I realize I've been working for an hour and I haven't done any squats. So let's get some squats on. I forgot to get my squat counter started. Let's good every hour or so to stand up, look away from your screens, and to do some squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's start our timer. And then we're going to start with the dark one this time. Okay. Nice. That came in together very nicely. I like the way that looks. And then a 3x1. I'm noticing that they're using the 3x1s to kind of space things out a little bit. It's a good way that Lego makes you put things in the right spots. Okay. Oh. And then we're going to take one of our stud pieces, and the stud is going to go right in there. And the 2x2 slope is going to go on again to hold those pieces into place. Just helps give it a nice little security blanket. A dark and a light. And 2 joiner pieces. So we're going to take the light and it's going to connect to the dark one like this. And then that can push through just like that. Okay. Yeah. It's funny, sometimes when you're streaming, you sit here and you wonder what the stream looks like to the people who are watching. It's good to have that belief sometimes. Just be curious what people think about what they're seeing, how they're reacting to it. It's nice to have that sometimes. But overall, again, we're building a nice little branch here. I'm going to take 2 more of these light greens and 2 more of our sticks to make them spread out from there like this. I'm going to punch those through so that it holds together nicely. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an outright legend into the chat. Someone who I haven't seen in ages. I appreciate that you literally just said that. No worries, my friend. Par with a silent G. I feared like something was, like you walked away from Twitch, maybe you got busy. It's been so long, friend. How are you doing? Those who do not know Par with a silent G, they are one of my original followers. If I had a way to say that this is, aside from me just honestly flat out saying it right now, one of the most important people for my sticking with Twitch broadcasting. Par with the silent G is it. How are you, my friend? There's so many streams at the beginning when it was just me and Para encouraging me, helping me to get through kind of those early anxieties of how you stream. So it's a pleasure to see you today, my friend. Don't ever worry about being here all the time, but it's good to see you, my friend. How do you like the new layouts, by the way? I think they're pretty sweet. My music just paused. Just for a hot second. It was mid-track. It was mid-track. One of the reasons I was worried about you, my friend, is I added so Twitch, to stop people from hate raiding or to help protect streamers from hate raids, they gave a tool called verified chatters, where you could say people need to verify who they are via cell phone. And I enabled that, and I feel like that was about the last time I saw you. So I was worried that I lost you from that purpose. But it's a pleasure to have you back. Mahalo, friend, for the layout. It does look nice. So one of the things I really like about this layout is it allows me to easily switch between what I want to highlight. Right? So let's go. Boom. Like that. Like that's the move right there that I like. Did I just break it? I didn't break it. I didn't break it. I like being able to do that. And it's also going to be good for my other streams. So you won't be able to see it because I don't have any of the stuff loaded up. But like when I'm streaming video games, it will be this layout. The blue, of course, being the game, and this will be where my face is going to be. My just chatting is going to be like this. When I want to show like the game, but mostly be just chatting, I can go to this. Overall, I really like what I've done with my layouts. Alright, so we got this built. And then that's going to go on to the next one. So I figured out that they're having us just build this around clockwise. There we go. And now for our last one that we're building. And then we'll have one bag left, y'all. One bag left. We're definitely gonna have some bonus time tonight. I don't know what we're gonna play with our bonus time, but we are definitely gonna have bonus time tonight. Because I'm not gonna want to start another Lego project. I'm thinking we'll play some downhill racing. Downhill racing is always fun and exciting. Lonely Mountains. There we go. And then this will go on here. But how have you been, Para? Hopefully everything is well with you. Hopefully your studies are going good. Come on. There it goes. That's in there very tight. because I had it on the wrong way. It's like, why is this really being crammed in there? There it is. Always a reason when you can't get your pieces to fit, it's because you got the wrong pieces or the wrong order. Oh. Nice. Alright, let's get our second to last leaf bag. Pop those just in there. We're going to need another one of this. That's nice. That comes in together very nicely. Okay. Okay. And then that one's going to fit in nicely like that. There we go. That fit in there nicely. And then this one's going to be interesting because they want us to shoot it out straight as opposed to the way they've had us do literally every other one. Well, recently, have you been? No worries, no worries. I've been good. You know, I went through a funk for a period of time, mostly revolving around how I was creating content, what I was creating content for. I felt like I was kind of doing the same thing every week, all the time, and I wasn't really growing as an individual anymore. So I've been posting on TikTok, and that's really helped with that kind of malaise of... And I think all content creators do that at some point, right? Like, they build something, and then they do something, and they build something, and they do something, and then eventually they ask themselves, why are they continuing to build or do the same things? And I was feeling that way. And I feel like TikTok is helping with that. It's helping me feel like I'm actually, like, making content that's being consumed. If that makes any sense. But beyond that, I'm doing good. Alright, and now this is going to click into the back. Like this. And that will be our last one of this level of leaves. There we go. Tree's really starting to look good. Alright, let's get on to our last level of the tree. We have one more level of leaves. We're just going to open it up. That's all the remaining leaves. And we have one more bag. It's a tiny, tiny bag. This is at bag number 19, y'all. Yep, and we're just gonna then we're gonna be building some more stuff off the top. I'm gonna chaos build this last one. Alright, and then we're gonna need a dark and a light. There we go. And we're gonna need a dark and a light to go off of this. This is going to come up off of this one here. And then that's going to go straight down off of this one. Then 2 more of these twigs to hold them in place. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Beyond that, work is good. Kids are good. Kids have been doing a lot more streaming with me. Audrey streams with me on the second Friday of every month. Sam streams with me on the 4th Friday of the month. We do Among Us on the 3rd Friday of the month. And then we do Flight Simulator on the 1st. And if we ever have a 5th, I do a game that I'm only going to play like pretty much that one time. Alright, and then that's going to go on just like that. And then that... I'm going to take one more of you. And we're going to put it on top like that. And it clicks in at 2 points. And then it can really go on any one of them, but it's going to go... off of this one. There it goes. Alright, let's build the next one. Again, same process as last time. This time we're going to do 2 light greens. And then a dark and a light to attach. Like that. There we go. That's nice. That came together very nicely. There we go. We can punch that in. Punch the sun. And then we're going to build ourselves another little extending piece. And then we're going to take a dark green one and we're going to put that one on top. The nice thing I'm realizing about this is it actually will be fairly complex to swap out the leaves every season. It's something that I'm not going to be able to do in like 10 seconds. I mean, sure, in theory, I could like rebuild all of these arms with like the different colors. Or just every time I have to swap them. I'm probably going to do that. Probably just build them like entirely for every season and then just take them on and off. I don't know, we'll see. we will see what the approach is. And this one is going to go over. And then take 2 of these. And that can come in. Up, oh, in 20 minutes. Remember, everyone, every 20 minutes or so, it's good to stand up. Look away from your screens and do some stretches. In my case, I'm going to do some squats. If you want to do squats with me, great. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And then this one's going to get a light one on top. And then that's going to continue around. There we go. I love how literally in every step they have shown that diagram. Like, don't use this one, not this one, every single time. This is the 3rd time I've seen that. I think that's why Lego is one of the best examples of instructional design you're ever going to have. Like, if you ever wanted to get into training, like training people how to do jobs at a company or something like that, Lego. You should be studying what Lego does. Because it is a no-brainer how good they are at what they do. It is scary how good they are at this. In terms of being able to make a document that hundreds of thousands of people from around the world can follow. Different cultures. And build something. I don't think people really appreciate how much of a talent that is for them to do it. I do. There we go. And then this is going to be a light one. Oh, Para. Aloha the bot has so many jokes now, my friend. And then this one's going to go right in here. There we go. It looks like we got some more that we're building still. Because this is interesting. Alright, and then that is going to... I have no idea where they're going to have me build this one. If you didn't get the go live notification, the go live notification for the other joke is shovel. Okay. Shovel. And then this black is going to slide in. And then that is going to go right here in the middle. And where does this go? All right. Okay, I see. There we go. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. And now we're gonna build another one like that. This is neat. I imagine that it would have just been like branches up here, but they're gonna be having me fill in some more branches down here. Alright, and so we're gonna go with a dark one on the bottom. And then a light one on top. All right. Okay. There we go. So again, these are very interesting add-ons. And again, I think it's adding to the overall value of what they've built here. I just wish a lot of these had already been inserted. Like a lot of these poles. Because they're being very hard to find right now. And then that's going to go on the bottom. I also wish that these were yellow translucent as opposed to white translucent. I think that makes a difference. Okay. Where's this gonna go? There we go. Interesting. Now where are you gonna go? Ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. All right, so that is going to go over here onto you. Just turn them a little bit. I like that placement. I think that's a good one. That is a good one. No, another pole. I think these are cute add-ons. I really do like them. Okay. Again, it's just, it adds just a little more to the overall value of what we built here. And that's the goal. Alright, let's find the, there we go. And then you, I'm gonna slide in right like this. Nice. Ooh, this is interesting. We'll take you and then the lightsaber add-on. And just changing up a little bit. And then you're gonna go straight on like you. And then we're gonna make yet another light. These are gonna be really nice if you got like the lighting kit. I bet that would make this look glorious. I bet the lighting kit for this one would be really nice looking. Okay. I put that one on differently, and that is there we go. Okay. There we go. And then we can take you, we can hang you on now. Okay. And then that's it. That's it. We have a couple extra pieces, which we can put on here just to kind of add some more fun to it. I'm going to put you on like that. And where else could another one go? That would be a good little add-on. Here. Come on, there we go. Push it all the way down. There we go. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've completed this set. This is a beautiful set. 10/10 would recommend this for anyone looking to build an absolutely gorgeous set. I really cannot speak highly enough of how good this set looks. I mean, it is just a beautiful set. And whenever I want to swap out the colors, I can swap them out for some fall colors. And like I said, we're going to do some other stuff. This is just the piece counts. This is gorgeous. I'm so happy we built this one, guys. I'm so happy with this. I cannot speak highly enough of how excited I am about this. This is going to go up in the space I have right there. You won't be able to see it, but I'll be able to look at it every single day and appreciate it. And I think that's the real value of any time that you build something with Lego. Let's find someone to raid. It did. It took a long time. And again, it was very much worth it. Like I said, anyone who wants to build a set like this, I would recommend, if you could get your hands on it, to do it. Let's find someone to raid. If you know someone who's alive who you think Craw should meet, Craw being myself, drop their name in the chat. I'm going to scroll through who I'm following and see who we can raid based on who I have and who you have. Steph is always a good raid. Nope. Arizona Pinoy would be good to raid. He's the leading contender. It's alright. Man, it's always a pleasure to have you here. It really is. And like I said, it's been a while, and I missed you, my friend. Like, when I think about, like, people who have been following me for a long time, I really can't think of anyone more than you. So it was such an honor to have you here today and to see you and hang out with you, even if it was a short period of time. Oh, let's raid Fluffy Peanuts. You do know who Fluffy Peanuts is. Peanut is a dude who I've met on TikTok. Overall, is a good dude, wants to give feedback to people. It's playing War Thunder. I mean, you guys know I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, but he's a person who's working hard to be... Oh, wait. Is that Sandy Claus I see? I love Fluffy Peanuts, but Sandy Claus is amazing. Let's go raid Sandy Claus. She's awesome. I love her too much. Only be more present if you can be more present, Para. I don't want you to go out of your way for me, okay? You're a wonderful human being, and any moment I can get with you, great. But if you have other things you need to do, no worries, my friend. No worries at all. Your place in the Aloha Craw cinematic universe is secure. Like, no one is ever going to be able to replace you. Let's go raid Sandy Claus. She is phenomenal. She is nice. She's playing Dead by Daylight. Wait, I did that right. I just realized I want to make sure I can get their audio. There it goes. Yeah, there's no stream amp output, so you won't be able to hear her. She's playing Dead by Daylight. She's a sweetheart. She's a lot of fun. So let's raid. Yes. I have like a week or so off. The next time I'm going to be streaming is a week from tomorrow. So, yeah. Mahalo for being here, friends. Mahalo for being part of my growth as a leader and a communicator. It really means the world for me to have wonderful people like you in my lives. Let's go seek Sandy Claus. Let's raid Sandy Claus, because she's living this Twitch life. Let's get raid Sandy Claus, because she's playing Dead by Daylight. And don't forget to say aloha. 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 Aloha.